Recording, and I'm here with Mr. Anderson, Joey Anderson.
How's it going, Beardy?
I'm recording with an asshole on the internet that I met. So people are going to ask, well, who the hell is Mr. Anderson?
Uh-huh.
You want to tell them a little bit about yourself?
Well, I've known Beardy for a long time now, but me personally, I've been in the crypto space now for quite a while, since probably mid 2017. It's roughly around the time that I started getting into it and actually getting serious about it. I played around with it before that, but didn't start getting really serious about Bitcoin, especially Bitcoin, until then. And then essentially, I've just been in ever since, and I've never stopped, and I'm never going to stop. So that's pretty much my story. I'm outside of crypto world. I do engineering. I primarily do test engineering, and I'm actually a manager now. So I've been doing that for a long time too. It's a great career. I work with wonderful people. A lot of people were even involved with this project that I'm doing right now, and we're hoping to really make things happen.
So you're a company man.
I am a company man. I've been that way for many years now. It wears on you a little bit after a while, but that's the name of the game. You got to hustle to survive.
Well, I'll vouch for you. I think we've been chatting for a few years, and you haven't shown up to slain me yet. So I think he's a real person on the internet.
I mean, you got to watch. AI has gotten pretty good, Beardy.
So yeah, I believe he's Eastern somewhere over there. So you're a nerd, basically. You're good with computers.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, I've been in tech. That's been my career field my entire adult life. I'm a veteran. Got involved with avionics when I was in the service, and I pretty much branched out from there, and that's what I've been doing my entire life. It's all I've ever known, and it's been really rewarding for me. Mainly with obviously it's a great job and things like that, but with the people I've come in contact with along the way, not only in my personal career world, but in the crypto world, it's just been I'm a very fortunate and blessed person. So
I've seen a picture of your wife, so I would vouch for that. He's
yeah.
You can see him on camera.
Yeah, she's sitting over there, Beardy. She hears you, so
His
I
wife,
think,
his wife is attractive, and you can see what he looks like. So
they hear you.
if you don't believe in God, this is proof, right?
That's right. Just look at me.
So what I like about Joby, he's got strong enough shoulders. I can, poke fun at him. I do it online so that I can't get assaulted. But with that being said, yes, we can see the flag, serve the country.
So that's not just a flag. That's a Bitcoin flag. It's the two things I love the most: the United States and Bitcoin. So
and your wife.
And my wife. Yes, of course. What? God, family, country, career, right? That's the rule. Yes.
Things in the country right now, I think it's God. Country is starting to catch on. I guess we were ahead of the curve on that one.
Mm-hmm.
So with that said, what are we talking about? What's the project?
So the project. So this will probably come to a shock to a lot of people, because I've always been a big advocate for just Bitcoin, not so much Bitcoin maximalism. I've never been a Bitcoin maxi, but I believe in all of crypto. I think that there's a place for all of it. And I was never one, though, to be involved with meme coins, ever. It was never something I would even consider. With that being said, we made one. Yeah, we made one. And I don't want to give any misconceptions about it or anything like that. We're trying to have fun. That's it. We're trying to have a good time. We're trying to build a community, and we want to give this thing, some real legs and give it some value. We want to have a good time with it, and we're going to try to build a brand with it. It's you've seen the dog coins in the past. We're going to try a cat coin, and we're going to have a good time with it. But it's not just any cat. It is a vampire cat, VampCatCoin,
So
and
it's
it lives
called
on Solana.
VampCatCoin lives on Solana. I'm a little partial to FartCoin, but that's for this.
Yeah, so one of the big goals is to overtake FartCoin. That's the goal. We think that VampCatCoin is superior to FartCoin in every way.
No.
Much stronger fundamentals.
I'm a FartCoin whale, but I'm biased because I'm used to liquidating my shorts after Taco Bell.
Yeah, I understand that I could see how a lot of people feel that way. But to get into like specifics about the project, so the coin has actually been launched for about 9 months now. It was created by I am a co-creator in this project. I came in with full support on it, but I'm a co-creator. There is another half to this whole thing, along with a team of people that are involved behind this. Co-creator is Mr. VampCat. That's it. It is his name. He goes by VampCat. I know him personally. He's a very good friend of mine, and he has the same integrity as I do. So he only chooses to remain anonymous around these things, and he's gonna I don't know. You never know. There might be a face reveal one day. Who knows? But he's a very, very good guy. He wants to remain anonymous out of safety. And I get that. A lot of people in crypto, as you know, Beardy, become targets. And that's the unfortunate reality of this world. There's, a handful of us that choose to use our real images and our real names. And, the reason that I've always done that is because I've been involved so much in crypto advocacy and wanting to try to move the entire industry forward. And I saw early on that we needed real faces and people that can be contacted and can be found. Yes, it's a target, but people have to do it in order to move this forward. And there's no other way. I love the idea of anonymity and the freedom that comes along with cryptocurrency, but there's got to be a few soldiers that are willing to show their face at the same time.
Yeah,
That's why we're here, Beardy.
For me, it was like, well, we're so ugly. It was like I couldn't find one of those cat pictures that was uglier than me. So I'm like Plus, with my law enforcement background, your military background, we're well armed. I'm like,
that's right.
Public where I live, come and get it, Buttercup.
Yes. Yeah. That's the reality. Like, we're secure. I'll put it that way. I like the way you put it. We're secure and we're safe, and that's all. We'll leave that part at that. And
my military, I'm always like looking to secure the perimeter. My buddy worked for the Metro Police doing surveillance stuff, so we're always paranoid, like looking around. But yeah,
sure. Yeah, you gotta be aware, right? We can safeguard our assets and things with technology as much as we want, but the reality is that you are always open to a wrench attack. For those that don't know what a wrench attack is, that's what it literally sounds like. It's when you get smashed over the head with a wrench until somebody actually forces your pass phrase from you. But there are a lot of methods that you can go to even combat that. And I have done all those methods. So coming to me or anyone, it's not going to do anything because I can't even get to it by myself. So it won't. There are ways around it. You just got to be very smart. Shouldn't even say very smart. There's just rules. I didn't come up with them. You just got to follow some good advice that people have had over the years that have been doing this a long time, and that's a good way to safeguard yourself. But yeah.
Security. The buddy I told you about was he's also a veteran within the Marines, and he did the surveillance. I tried for years to orange pill him unsuccessfully. Sent him Lowry's book, did this and that. Finally, he's really into the cryptographic piece and security angle of it. and he's going into the super nerd rabbit hole, which was, so I thought he'd go in through the defense just anyway. So now he's really going down the rabbit hole.
That's awesome.
I'll have to tell him about the project too.
Yeah. Well, anyway, going more into the project, so people understand how this is really getting started and everything. This is friends. This is family. That's put down initial funds to get things started and provide liquidity. This is a genuinely community-driven project. There's no super holders in this or anything like that. It's not that kind of project. The co-creator, well, I'm essentially co-creator, but the creator and myself, really, our goal in this is to help people. We've already done great things with crypto and all these things, and we want now to give people somewhere where they can, try to get in early, have a good time along the way, and we're just going to put everything that we got into this. We're going to push it as hard as we possibly can and try to grow it. There's so many plans that are already being formulated for this project down the road. I want to go quickly over the tokenomics because they're very simple. We have 1 billion tokens. They are already all minted. There's nothing like that where there's going to be inflation or anything like that. It's actually going to be the complete opposite in time, because at a certain point we are going to start doing burns. We're going to actually do buyback burns and to decrease the supply and to try to help people out even farther. So, I
thought I already bought all 1 billion coins.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Sorry, Beardy. I forgot. You got them all already.
What do I do now? It's like Pokemon. I caught them all.
Right. And the way we're able to do this is because there is a small percentage that you get of like trading revenue as creators. It's very insignificant initially, but as a project grows, that number can grow because it's based on volume. And all of that is going to essentially be given back to the community itself via airdrops. And we're going to do that through Solana itself, not in VCC. We're actually going to do similar to like a real yield type project where we want to emulate the things that we admired most from other projects, and paying people a reward in the form of an airdrop in a bigger, higher cap asset that holds its value even better is something that we really liked. So we thought, you know what, let's just keep it Solana, and we'll do it in Solana. And we're going to be doing that monthly. Then over time, to keep it fair for all holders, eventually that's going to shift into the buyback burn, where we'll just burn the tokens to help the entire community. So initially it's going to be about rewarding long-term holders that are willing to stick with us through the most volatile periods here in the beginning. And then after that phase is over, we don't have an exact deadline on that phase yet, but we will. We're discussing it with the team and figuring all those pieces out as we go. But when we get to the next phase, then that's when we're considering going into the buyback and burn. And honestly, it just seems like I think that's awesome. I love the idea of just giving it back. Like it's so cool. It's awesome. And I don't know if any other project actually does that, but I think that's going to set us apart. I hope it sets us apart, because I want people to understand this is all based on trust. And I've always tried to have as much integrity as possible and be completely an open book. And we're doing that with this project. There is nothing that's going to be hidden. It's completely transparent. That's why I'm willing to say things about the percentage of trading fee and all this stuff. Those are things that you wouldn't hear about likely on other projects. We're not going to hide anything. We just want to build a community turn it into a brand, and have a really good time with our friends while we're doing it. That's it.
Damn good time.
That's right.
I pause here for this commercial break. We are brought to you by Tucker Carlson's Elf,
Nice.
his American Lip Pillow, and we're bringing to you, sponsored by my mom's basement.
That is a nice basement. I like it. It's almost as nice as my mom's. This one's nice too.
All right. So you just spewed a lot of words there. So I'll bring it back, since there's so many people are, you go down the rabbit hole, the super nerds like us, and most people, when I'm in my normal world, they're like, still, what the hell even is a Bitcoin? So I'll start with that. There is, Bitcoin was the way, the truth, and the light. We all get it, or I get it, and then there's shit coins are sin and that entered the world. But I used to throw $50 down the toilet, pull tabs, smoking a cigar, and drinking wild turkey. This is like for fun, community, and to dispel some of the rumors. I've already had somebody ask, what is Joby got 50% of the coins? Has he got 80? I think you have like 10%, and the other guy's got 10, 15%.
Yeah, right around there.
That's not the goal. The rug pull is not the we're not selling. We're not selling.
Yeah, that's it. We're not. Really, really, we are not. We are holding each other accountable to that. That we will be the last ones out. Period. We will be the last ones out.
We're standing on
that simple.
We're the ones standing on the rug.
Yeah, that's it. We're not. It's obviously we don't have a huge amount of it, but it's enough to keep a very strong foundation. And then along with other people like family and friends that came in, we really do. We have a fantastic foundation to keep the project stable, at least in these beginning phases. And we have a pot set aside for marketing. We're doing everything we can to get listed on as many dexes as possible. Just this weekend, we already got on Dex Screener. We pushed that very quickly, so we're on Dex Screener. Obviously, we're on Pump.Fun because that's where a lot of meme coins typically are created. So it's on there, and I mean that's really it. We're doing everything we can to get this thing on every DEX, and then hopefully in time we're going to get picked up by centralized exchanges as well. We just have to get this market cap up. We have to get volume running. We need people trading the coins, and that's really it. So we'll have a good time with it.
Yeah. So for you normies, let me break it down for you. So yeah, like you said, Solana's the foundation. There's Pump.Fun is where we do all the fun. There's DEXs, decentralized exchanges, and there's SEXs, like Joby, like centralized exchanges. And so basically you start off with having the fun, the centralized exchange. So my grandma, 180 years old, says, okay, I want to throw $50 in, but how do I buy? What do I do?
Okay, so we have a website already, www.VampCatCoin.com. That's VampCatCoin.com. So VampCatCoin.com. Right on that website, there is the option to buy VampCoin. So there's a link that will take you right to Pump.Fun, and you can buy it through there. Or another high recommendation that I actually give a lot of people is to download the Phantom wallet. Just get yourself a Phantom wallet. You can download it in the App Store. I prefer this method because you are just using the wallet essentially, and you'll get Phantom Wallet, PHANTOM, and then once you have the wallet, you're going to search for VampCatCoin. Now, you have to be careful because there can be imitators and things like that, and our project's actually already gained a little bit of traction, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's imitators out there. Right now, We are the one that has over a $200,000 market cap on it. So you're going to want to specifically look for that and make sure that it is a white little kitty that has a vampire cape on and fangs when you look at it in the logo. And just make sure you see that it also has the bonding curve stating that it's graduated. That's going to help you as well. Before this is done, I will make sure to send Beardy over the mint address. That is the absolute best way to confirm that you're getting the right one, by comparing the mint address from the one that you're about to get. And the way you get them, the easiest way, is to get yourself a little bit of Solana from a centralized exchange, or you can buy it directly on Phantom. And then all you have to do is, once you have that Solana either sent to the Phantom wallet or you buy it from one of the different purchasing groups that are within Phantom wallet, you can then search VampCatCoin. Once you see it, you'll pick it, you'll click buy, and then you can swap your Solana for VampCatCoin, and that's it. So for a lot of people that aren't familiar with getting in projects in the very beginning, this is how all of them are. They are a little bit more difficult to get. You have to go through some obstacles. We're trying to make it as easy as possible for people to get it. But right now, that's the best method you can do, is to get yourself a Solana-based wallet and then get some Solana in it and swap it for VampCatCoin. That's it.
Oh, Joby's got me fully aroused. Yeah, so what he said, or you can just ask one of us. We'll send you a little Solana just for, like, there's gas fees they take.
Yes.
So the one thing they'll say, well, you don't have any Solana for the fees. So the Phantom wallet, you're a gigabrain. So you said you'd send the mint address and then send it. I'm usually too lazy, but for this, I'll put it in the description. And the link to your website.
Yep. And for this is also something everyone should know too. This goes back to the transparency thing. From that mint address, and some people will be familiar with this, some might not be, but everything on the blockchain, whether it's Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin, essentially all of them, everything is recorded, every single transaction, every wallet address, every holder. You can look at that mint address on SolScan. That is the same exact. That is essentially what analyzes the blockchain for everything. And if you go to SolScan, you can put that mint address in, and you can see everything about our project, from the largest wallets to how much came in one day for purchasing, how much went out. We had a super exciting weekend this weekend. We had quite a wild rush in yesterday, where we actually broke a 300K market cap, and then it pulled back a little today. A good bit today, but that's how meme coins go. Things go and get exciting, and then they pull back, but now we're stabilizing really nicely, and we've actually moved it back up some today, and now it's almost like we're in a little bit of price discovery right now, at least for the very short term. So I couldn't be more happy with the results, to tell you the truth. I was actually surprised to see how much interest we had on something like this. But I'm hoping that it's just from the people that have known me and known the other creator, that they know that we're honest people.
Well, I'd say we got the floor set, just like anything. Like what? Why I wasn't scared. 2017 or no, whenever Bitcoin went down to like 16K, I'm like, the floor is set. Everybody who's sold is sold. There's all the Three Arrows Capital sells.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, all the leverage is gone. Like that's the floor.
Once leverage gets flushed out, it's over. That's it. And then it's just like you reset and you start all over again. And I'm sure we'll see it again one day here in the crypto world, where we have a big old flush out and then we start building back up. That's the cycle.
Oh, man, it's fun. Well, people like gambling. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, serious question. How many times did you have to give BitBoy fellatio to market your project?
I don't think BitBoy is capable of marketing any projects anymore. I don't.
Did he
It's
get
actually
out mental institution?
what's that?
He was in a mental institution. Did he get out?
I don't know. I just saw a mugshot and
Well, they
wow.
released him to a mental institution or something.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy obviously is really fallen on hard times. You know, I know he's done. I know he's done a lot of really bad things over the years, but boy, he's really seems like he's in bad shape now. I'm assuming he's lost everything at this point. I don't know.
Do you think I could be the BitBoy this cycle of next?
You are. You know what? I hope so. I need you to be the one, Beardy.
Lambo.
Yeah.
money for you. I'm not. I heard he was like harassing his employee. I don't want to touch your butt. I don't want anything to do with your butt. I just like giving money away because I don't really care about money. So it's like Lambo. I just like to do absurd, ridiculous things, you know.
It's awesome.
And have fun.
That's right.
So with all that said, what's the next steps? Or your goal? Our goal is really, you know, bring awareness to the project.
Big goals that are short and midterm. Again, going back to the getting listed thing. We need to get listed on as many dexes as possible, and we are getting noticed. And I have no doubt that we are going to be getting a lot more listings here very soon. I'm confident with that. And we're going to have other opportunities for people to use their coins in liquidity pools and things like that. And we got a lot of stuff being put together, and it's going to be a blast for everybody.
Because I like Bitcoin 2026's year of Vegas is in April. I always like to be a walking billboard. I want to have a T-shirt with a QR code on it, and people be of course, if I take it into the maxi pad, you know, I'll get beat up. But you know, there's always crypto guys on the side too. You know.
Yeah.
This Web3 type. I met Rob Digital Asset down there. He'd be more. We have a DGen group where we do this kind of stuff.
Yep. Yeah, man. I think that'd be cool. Hopefully he checks it out. You know, maybe Rob will dig it and become a VampCatCoin guy.
I already got 3 buyers.
That's awesome.
Old Tales from Man Cave, Switzerland. He's like, I got 20 on it right now. And,
there you go. That's it.
Let me know, Barry. He said he's on the bandwagon.
Oh yeah, I love those guys, man. I hope they're doing well. I haven't talked to anybody in a while, man. I've been so busy lately. You know, work's crazy, and now we got this going on. It's going to be a busy next couple of years, sir.
Yeah, well, what's the like? How? I know you can copy and paste code, but yeah, there's more to it than that. Like,
there's the work behind this is really just trying to keep attention on the project and answering a lot of questions. There's a lot of people that reach out and want to know this or that, and that's really what it's about, is just trying to keep eyes on it and making sure you can get listed on these dexes and trying to reach out to exchanges and try to get them to list you. It's, you know, there's definitely a work that goes into it. So, and that's the part I think people don't see is, you know, the people generate all these meme coins, but the reason they fail is because they don't actually have genuine people working on them. They'll just create something from dust, and then it goes up, but then of course it just goes essentially to nothing because there's no real team. So, you know, we actually have a dedicated team, and we're going to try to turn this into something legitimate.
I've never done anything legitimate in my life. This will be fun. Although I've been scammed out of more Bitcoin than most people will ever own, so I am proud of that.
There you go. Yeah, that stinks, man. I hope things have gotten better since then, buddy.
No, they got worse before they got better, but I hit my bottom, and then I'm ready to ride the wave back to Bitcoin 2026.
That's right.
I'm going to have a QR code down there with my cardboard sign on it to take Satoshis and VampCoin donations.
Yeah, there you go. Now we're talking.
I met the Tron guy down there. That was cool.
Yeah.
And then, to keep eyeballs on it. So we got the Telegram group, and so we'll put that in the description. The Telegram group and the
Telegram group, website, and our X account. All three of those would be awesome.
The X account. Put alerts on that.
Yep.
I think. What else? Anything else you'd like to tell the audience?
Just hope you check us out. That's really it. VampCoin. That's our VampCatCoin.
Wearing pants?
What's that? Sorry, Beardy, I couldn't hear you.
Are you wearing pants?
No, I don't ever wear pants.
That's what I like to hear. So VCC.
VCC, yes.
So that's the hard part because I've been in it for years, and it took me like 30 seconds, but so got some Solana, and then I swapped it for VCC.
That's the easiest way to do it. You technically can swap it for any coin that's built on Solana, but the easiest way to do it is just use native Solana, because then that covers your I mean, it's like basically free, but it's like a dust transaction fee. So you have to have the Solana in there anyway to carry the transaction for the swap.
Yeah, and don't be scared away because it said like not verified yet or something, but I made sure to.
Yeah, we're working on that. So that's another short-term goal, is getting the token verified. Unfortunately, there's a waiting list, and it just takes time. That's why it's so important that you make sure that you're using the min address. But you'll notice even much larger market cap projects, they're also unverified, and it's because of that waiting list. It just takes time.
You mean we're not the first assholes to come up with our own meme coin?
Can you believe it?
But we're the most dedicated, though.
That's right, dedicated.
I can vouch for it. Everybody who knows me, I'm an open book. God, family, country.
That's right.
Bald spot, whatever. Joby's a good guy. I vouch for him. And let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun, buddy. All right. Well, I'm getting ready to go stream here on pump.fun here very shortly.
All right. I will hit end record. If you want to hang on, then we can debrief.
All right. Take care, everyone.